Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here and welcome back to another Division video. And in this video, I want to talk about recalibration. If we head over to the tech wing and you take a look at the different wing upgrades, you will see recalibration right near the bottom. And when you upgrade this wing, alongside the two talents, you will also get the Stat Switch Perk. And this unlocks item stat switching at the recalibration station. But what exactly is this? Well, in short, it allows you to change one single property on a piece of gear so that you can then make it better fit your playstyle or your build. It's a little bit confusing to look at to begin with, so I figured a guide might come in handy. So if you guys do enjoy this video and you do find it helpful, then a like would be super appreciated. And comment down below and let me know if you have any more questions. So to begin with, once you've upgraded the wing, turn around and over to your right you will find the recalibration station here. Interact with it and it will bring up a list of your available gear pieces under these 6 different categories: masks, body armor, backpacks, gloves, holsters and knee pads. Unfortunately, this is only available to gear, so contrary to what we thought before the game launched, you can't actually reroll weapon talents or skills. This is exclusively for gear. However, that's nothing to turn your nose up at, because this is a very useful feature. What it effectively allows you to do is turn a piece of gear that you might have otherwise considered not using simply because it might have, say, the wrong attribute distribution or perhaps not a very useful bonus, into an item that is in fact worth using. Take a look at my character, for example. Right now I am building myself out as a tank, so I want stamina in all of my gear. And the gloves on the right actually dropped me from today's daily challenge mode mission. However, when they first dropped, they had points in electronics, not stamina. But thanks to the recalibration station, they are now very useful. For demonstration purposes, I'm going to buy a random green item, because I don't really want to recalibrate my current stuff as I like it the way it is. So if we go and select the commando mask, you will see down here you can select the different bonuses that the item has. This currently has 286 points in electronics, a 5% increased kill XP bonus, and a 4.5% turret duration bonus. It's also worth noting that you can only recalibrate one of the available bonuses. So if you wanted to change, say, electronics to stamina, then you couldn't then go and change that increased kill XP bonus or the turret duration one either. Basically, you can only change one. But for this demonstration, let's make this a stamina item. So you select it, and down here you can see that it will cost me 1300 credits, and on the right hand side we have a list of possible outcomes. So if I hold down A to recalibrate, you'll now see that within the possible outcomes I now have 3 actual outcomes and my original. Do note that if you get this far, there's no going back. Even if you decide that you want to keep it the same, it will still cost you. But now, as you can see here, I can either select a lower electronic stat, which I'm obviously never going to do. I can also select firearms, or I can select the stamina stat. Bear in mind that these are random within the possible outcome ranges you saw before, but for now let's go with stamina. Now once I complete the action, the mask now goes from electronics to stamina. Awesome. However, you'll now notice that the other options are greyed out. See, as mentioned, you can only ever recalibrate one option, and once you've chosen that, the others are locked forever. I imagine that this is just so that you can't go around, say, tuning every tiny bonus to make the piece of gear ridiculously overpowered. Either way, whatever the reasoning, the one thing you can do is recalibrate within the bonus you've already worked in. So I could recalibrate the attribute value again to try and get something higher or change it back, but each time I do, the associated cost goes up. And while this cost here is pretty low as it's a green item, specialized items are more, superior items are considerably more, and if you want to recalibrate a high-end item, it'll actually cost you Phoenix credits instead of money. Now, just to give you guys one more example, let's re-roll this green holster I just purchased. This time we're going to change the 4.5% Seeker Mine damage bonus and try and get one of these new possible outcomes. You'll now see these are my available options. Of course, the original is always going to be there in case you don't like the options, but I can now take turret duration, smart cover, or pulse critical hit damage. So let's grab the last one, again accept, and you'll now see that the Seeker Mine damage has changed to plus 5% pulse critical hit damage. And again, everything else is grayed out, but I can of course once again reroll within this bonus for a greater cost. And that is pretty much it. So again, as a super quick recap, recalibration is used to change one property on a piece of gear so that you can make it either fit the build or playstyle you're working with, or alternatively turn something completely useless into something very useful. Now if you guys did enjoy the video, then a like would be super appreciated. Again, drop any questions you might have down below, and thanks again for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.